With gun-related offenses on the rise, members of the community are calling on government once again to make prison time mandatory for gun crimes. Several gun charges having been laid for the year already, 23-year-old Alcido Tyson was charged for the murder of 20-year-old Kawana Todd Reimer, who was shot and killed on March 17th outside a nightclub in Boggers Bay. On April 7th, after police stopped and searched a vehicle by the Rotan roundabout, they charged Marcus Lloyd and Dale Davis for carrying an unlicensed firearm and possession of explosives. On April 15th, 26-year-old Mustafa Claxton, 28-year-old Jose Miguel Christopher, 31-year-old Sean Williams, and 32-year-old Chaim Todman were arrested for drug and gun possession. Police observed the men disembarking a powerboat moored at Frenchman Key on Sunday night. After Chaim Todman collected the three men, police stopped and searched the vehicle and found a Glock 40 handgun containing 14 rounds of ammunition and 260 grams of marijuana in their possession. During NDP radio on ZBVI, one caller made an appeal for heavier sentencing to be handed down on persons convicted of illegal gun possession. Responding to the caller, Minister for Education and Culture Myron Walwyn said legislation will be amended at some point to make prison time mandatory for persons charged with gun crimes.
When you were campaigning, you was highly speaking about gun crime, gun and thing like that.
Yes.
Now you still got the same energy you're talking about sentence, the penalty,
yes,
and thing like that. Because look at this afternoon here on the news again, gun again.
Yes.
Now the behavior from because you see, we have this thing as a joke in the BVI. We ain't doing anything about stepping up the penalty.
I wasn't only echoing my thoughts, but I was echoing the thoughts of this government. And I know quite recently in caucus, the discussion came up in terms of putting our plans together and getting them out to the public in terms of crime and how we're going to tackle it. I know the National Security Council is working feverishly on these issues. I'm sure Dr. Smith at some point we will do what we said we were going to do in terms of making amendment to certain legislation to make it mandatory, mandatory sentencing, mandatory jail time for persons who commit gun crimes or who's found in the possession of a gun. So I'm sure that is still the case. So I want the caller to rest assured that we have not forgotten. It wasn't just talk. You will see some action in that direction certainly very soon.
Currently, the maximum penalty for possession of an illegal firearm is 5 years in prison or $5,000 or both. According to the police, the decision on sentencing time or fine is usually at the judge's discretion based on the nature of the crime.